Hello guys, welcome back to my channel tonight I guess I should say. As you can see, my background is a little bit dark. I am actually trying to film this video at night. Hopefully this is good enough quality for you guys. I wanted to get this video done and I'm just having a heck of a time filming during the day. I just have way too much going on during the day. Today, I have got a super exciting video. I probably say that about every single video that I do. I'm sorry, but to me, they're all exciting, but this is super exciting. I have been chomping at the bit to do this video and to play with this stuff for so long. I got this stuff, I wanna say before Christmas? No, just after Christmas, I think. This is my Clionadh Cosmetics order that I am going to go through with you guys. I don't know if you saw on my Insta stories, but I did an unboxing of the order. I got some new highlights from them and some brand new eyeshadows. I haven't tried any of their eyeshadows before, and oh my God, you guys, I mean, these girls, everything they do just astounds me, but their eyeshadows are, and actually it is what I have on right now. I will go through that. I've got some highlight on as well. So I will go through what I ordered. I've only used a couple of these things. Basically what I have on my face right now is the only ones that I've used from my order so far, but I can give you my thoughts on what I have used. And we're gonna do some swatches and we're just gonna have fun and we're gonna go through all of this stuff and look at some really pretty, gorgeous, fantastic makeup. You guys probably know from watching me, Clionadh Cosmetics is like my ride or die highlight. I love highlighter, period, but their highlighters are my favorite so far. And I have some brand new ones that are just like right up there and like skyrocketing to the top of yet more Clionadh Cosmetics favorites. And these are like super fun. This is not like your everyday highlighter type of thing, although for me, I'll probably wear it every day. We'll get into all of that. We're gonna do some playing. I'll get on the website, let you guys know what's available, the prices and all of that. It is a Canadian indie brand. Two girls, Maggie and Lee. They're fantastic. They're absolute dolls. I love them to pieces. Their customer service is great and everything is handmade by the two of them. Their palette artwork on the outsides of their palettes is all hand painted by them. Everything, like they have their fingers in everything and it is just like top-notch quality, especially for an indie brand. Support Canada. I'm in Canada and so I like to try and keep my money in Canada because apparently it's not worth anything anywhere else, so whatever. But these girls are fantastic. As I have said before, I've got other videos which I will pop up in the cards. I don't know which side it's going to be on, whatever. Check out the cards, check out the description box below for my other Clionadh Cosmetics videos and my Instagram, all that good stuff. I've got Clionadh Cosmetics all over the place. I'm usually always wearing at least one item from them. So we are going to get into this. Okay, so we are going to start off with the highlighters that I got. I have wanted these for so long. They are like colorful, iridescent, really bright, vibrant, fun highlighters. They came out with them a while ago, actually. It is their Aftershock Pressed Pigment High Voltage highlighters. They have 8 different shades: High Voltage, Fuse, Current, Circuit, Spark, Electrocute, Breaker, and Ohm. This is the outer packaging for the quad that I got, which is actually a custom quad. So there's a few ways that you can order their Aftershock highlighters. You can get all 8 shades. It's a bundle and it is $110 and they come in 36mm pans. So you get 8 36mm pans, or you can do a 6-well palette for $80. And those pan sizes are also 36mm. And you can choose which 6 shades you want. You can also get an Aftershock quad bundle. You get all 8 colors again, but they are 26mm pans, so slightly smaller pan, but you get all 8 shades. And that is $50. And then you can do what I did, which is the Aftershock quad. So just 4 of the 8, but you can choose whichever 4 you want. That's $27. And those pan sizes are 26 millimeters. You'll see the size of the pans when I open this baby up. And then obviously you can order singles, and the singles come in 36 millimeter pans, and they are $15 a piece. So those are all Canadian prices. I will put a conversion for those of you that are into the US dollar thing. Again, this is the outer packaging, and they design all of this kind of stuff themselves. They do it all themselves. Nobody else does any of their graphics or anything for them. Inside, again, this is the quad palette that I have. Is a nice splatter fun neon painted palette, and the palette itself is kind of an iridescent white. And then you open this up. I'm just gonna get rid of the plastic cover over top here. There is a mirror, like a decent sized mirror for a tiny little palette. And then you get these fantastic, you can see the color shifts in them. You get these fantastic highlights. I've got, so there's Ohm, Breaker, High Voltage, and Fuse. So Fuse has like a peachy orange shift to it. Breaker, I don't know if you can, oh, there it is. Breaker has like a bluey shift. Oh, there we go. Now you guys can see. This is like a pinky, champagne-y, gold, peachy kind of pearl, this Ohm, and this has the most fantastic green shift. So not necessarily your everyday highlighter for those of you that are more like, you know, faint of heart or whatever. But if you're like me and you don't care and you just love highlighter and colors and all of that, I'll wear these every day. I'll wear them anywhere. I don't care. But for a more minimal look, obviously I wouldn't. I would go with some of my other ones that I have, or other highlighters that I have. Maybe not like the pop of color, but it's, once it's on the skin, you can actually see I've got Fuse. So this like really peachy, orangey, shifty one here. I've got that on the high points of my face here and down my nose, little on my cupid's bow and chin. You can see the nice like peachy orange, but it's not like I have a stripe of color down my face. And then I've got a super fun kick of the High Voltage, the green one, on the inner corners of my eyes. And I just, freaking love it. These are phenomenal. Push the sleeve up. I'm gonna start swatching down my hand. So we will do Breaker. And you do not need much of these, by the way. There's Breaker and Ohm and Fuse. I kind of screwed that one up, my bad. And then High Voltage. Like, check that out. And obviously those are like finger swatches and they're just in a stripe. They're not blended out, but you can see blended out, they still have quite a kick of color to them. And they go on so super smooth, just like all of their other highlighters. I have quite a few of their other highlighters, and these are just, they go on so smooth. There's no glitter in these, there's no chunkiness. They're just nice and smooth and just pure like pressed pigment and pearly iridescent and just bam. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, so good. I need the other 4. Now let's get into the eyeshadows. I have my Makeup Forever magnetic palette here that houses all of my Clionadh Cosmetics. These are the highlighters that I had previously, and these are all of the eyeshadow singles that I picked up on, I think this was a Black Friday order, if I'm not mistaken. These are all from their Duochrome collection, which is their Witchcraft versus Alchemy. And these two are actually mattes, and they are fantastic mattes, by the way. They are actually singles from their Paleo palette that they had, which is now sold out, but they have some singles that are still available. As of filming this anyways, I'm not sure when exactly, once this is edited and goes live, who knows if there might still be some left or not. I know the stock is getting low on them. Their Paleo palette single shadows are $6.50 each. There are 26 millimeter pans, so this is the size. This is Fossil and this is Pangea. They are actually what is in my crease at the moment. I've got this mustardy color fluffed all throughout the crease and underneath as a transition shade. And then I put this darker color in the crease and blended it out, and again a little bit on the outer to give some dimension and some depth. This is a really unique shade, which was why I got it. I don't have that many mattes, but I certainly don't have any mattes like this. It's not like just brown. It's got like a purple undertone to it. And this, I don't have any mustard colors. I've got yellows from like my NYX palette and whatnot, but this is like a real nice mustardy, but like deep mustard, not like French's mustard that you put on hot dog. It worked fantastic as a transition shade, and I love the undertone of it. These are so pigmented. There is kickback, but if you tap off your brush and you go in with a light hand, you do not need much on your brush. You go in with a light hand and you tap off your brush, you're fine. Fluff it in your crease or put it wherever. I had zero fallout, and I did my face makeup before I did my eyes. I had zero fallout despite the amount of kickback that there was. But super, super pigmented. I will show you guys here. They're so soft and silky. It's unreal. We're just gonna keep on going down the arm. Whoop. And a mess of that. That one especially, like, they go for forever. You do not need much. If I ever hit pan on these, it'll be a freaking miracle, because like you barely need anything. The lightest tap of your brush into it, and you've got so much pigment that you won't know what to do with it. But having said that, they blend it out like a dream. I had zero issues with it whatsoever. So that was fantastic, because usually if you have those like super pigmented colors, they're hard to blend out, but these, not a problem whatsoever. So those are two of their Paleo single shadows. And then going into these amazing duochromes here. Again, this is their Witchcraft versus Alchemy collection. It's a huge collection, I will say. This is just a spit in the pot compared to what they have available. They have the Witchcraft versus Alchemy palette bundle, which has everything. Now, when I say this is a huge collection, I'm not exaggerating. It includes 18 27 millimeter pan eyeshadows and 4 37 millimeter highlighters. Everything is duochrome. The highlighters and the eyeshadows, they're all duochrome. So that is the entire bundle collection. You get that in a palette, $145 if I forgot to mention that. Or you get the Witchcraft Duochrome palette, which is the Witchcraft half of the collection, hence the Witchcraft versus Alchemy. You get 9 27 millimeter pan eyeshadows and 2 37 millimeter pan highlighters, and that's $80. Their Alchemy Duochrome palette, again, will be the same thing, getting 9 27 millimeter pan eyeshadows and 2 37 millimeter highlighters, again for $80, and it's the Alchemy side of the collection. Then you also have the option of doing a duochrome individual shadow bundle. That will retail for $108. Again, I'll have conversions, and this gets you 18 individual 26 millimeter magnetic shadow pans. Does not include the palettes or the 6 additional shadows. So they've got their, sounds like they're 18 main shadows for the collection, but they've done 6 additional ones. But again, these are just the pans, they're individual, like I've got here. So you're not getting the palette, whereas in the other bundles, you're actually getting a palette to hold everything. And then there is an additional shadows bundle for $36. You get 6 individual 26 millimeter magnetic shadow pans. Again, doesn't include the palette. You can get the Duochrome highlighter bundle. So 4 of their Duochrome highlighters from this collection. So 2 are from the Alchemy side, 2 are from the Witchcraft side. This is $44 and they are 4 37 millimeter highlighter pans. And then you can obviously get everything individually, which was kind of what I did. Duochrome highlighters are individually $14. I didn't get any of the Duochrome highlighters because I got this Aftershock instead, which was what I really, really wanted. But let me just check on the pan size for you guys for the individuals. It is a 37 millimeter pan size for the individual Duochrome highlighters, again, $14 each. And then the shades, the shadows, sorry, are $6.50 individually, again, and 26 millimeter pan size. That is how you can get the Witchcraft versus Alchemy items. Again, tons of options. They give you lots and lots of options. You can pick and choose, or you can get certain bundles, or you can just go for broke and get the whole shebang. Let's get into the fun stuff here. I think I have enough room left on my arm. We are going to just go from top to bottom. So we're gonna start with this one here. This is, don't drop it. Oh yes, this is Cinnabar. I do want to mention, I just saw on the website there in the description. Oh, but it says face, eyes, lips on here. I could have sworn maybe that was just one of the certain shades. I could have sworn somewhere on there it said that it was not intended for lips, so I'm not sure. But on the back of this, it says face, eyes, lips. So I don't know. Check the website description if you're gonna get anything. But this is Cinnabar. That was just one swipe across that tiny little pan. But for lighting and video purposes, I am going to deepen it up here for you guys. There, that's better. It's got this fantastic like magenta shift to it, but a red base. Next, we have Nechromancer. Oh, see, Nechromancer says only face and eyes. So don't put this one on your lips. This one here. It's got some glitter in it. I was actually surprised to see that this one had glitter in it. Not many of their shadows have glitter, but it's so pretty. And it's got that like mysterious, smoky kind of undertone to it. It's a nice like navy. There's a little, I don't know if you can't see it on camera probably, but there's a little bit of purple in there. It's just, oh, it's so gorgeous. So that was Nechromancer. This one here, this says face and eyes as well. So not the lips, this is Clairvoyance. And this is what I have smudged in my lower lash line here. So we go boom, boom. This one is super, super, super soft. Do not need much. And it just like slides and glides right on. It's got a really, really pretty, like bright, limey green reflect to it. Kind of a little, no, there's no gold. Depending on the light, I suppose maybe there's a tiny bit of like a champagne shift, but it's mostly like a light lime green shift to this like fantastic greeny teal base. So gorgeous, and I love how bright it is. putting it on my lower lash line did not do it justice, especially since like I smudged eyeliner in there as well. And then on the outer, I smudged a little bit of the Fossil, the dark brownie purple, just on like the outer corner to give it some depth again. So, but I mean, you get the gist. You can see it. It's definitely like green and duochrome and whatnot, but love that inner corner. Anyways, next up is Calx, I think is how you say it. Calx. Again, just face and eyes, so don't put this on your lips. And you can see it in the pan. It's gonna have like a bluey purple shift. And just gonna deepen that up so that you guys can see it with the lights. You don't need to deepen it up and stuff when you use it. It's actually a fantastic swatch or a fantastic shadow, but just because of my lights right now, it's dark and it's not ideal, but you can get the gist of it. See, there's that purple shift to it, and it's a really, really pretty blue. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Now we're talking. There we go. And two more that I have. This next one is Aqua Vitae, again, just for face and eyes. This one right here. It's like a light blue with a goldy, greeny, limey shift to it. There we go. It's kind of like a, not quite an aquamarine blue, but like a baby sky blue almost, kind of. But that shift just makes it so unique and so pretty. And then last, but certainly not least, is the one that I have all over my lid here. It's like a pinky, peachy, corally color, right up my alley, with a gorgeous, gorgeous, like champagne-y gold reflect to it. So you can see it in the pan here. And then we'll just pop this underneath there. Boom, done. It is so gorgeous. And to put this over my eyelid, I didn't use any setting spray or a wet brush or anything. I did use my finger. I tried it with just a flat packing brush at first. And I mean, the pigment was going on, but it wasn't as intense as I know that these can be from swatching them previously and seeing the swatches on the website and all of that and on their social media. So I just went in with my finger and just boom, boom, boom. Done, and it went on so well, so pigmented and opaque, and I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. And then I just blended in the crease some more with Fossil to kind of soften any of the harsh edges that I may have gotten. So that is how I did my eyes, and that is the Duochrome eyeshadows. I'll give you one last look, and then again the two mattes from their Paleo collection, and these just steal my freaking heart. Like, look at that blue. Oh my god, just insane. These are like, I need the rest. I really, really, really do. So there we go, guys. That is my Clionadh Cosmetics, I think it was Black Friday order. Some single shadows, some amazing highlighters, and all of the information that you need for the website. I will stick the website here, CleonadhCosmetics.com, and you guys can check out all of their other stuff. They just launched a new matte bundle for winter, and they brought back their fall matte bundle. Again, you can get all of those individually as well. Their previous highlighter, I think they still have Nightfall and Daybreak. Nightfall, Daybreak. I'm pretty sure they still have Eden. I think that's a permanent collection. This they may or may not have any more stock of. This was a charity shade. This is Tempest from last year, and this was from actually 2016, their holiday. This is their sucrose highlighter. It's scented like candy cane. This is scented like melon. So some of their highlighters you can get with scent options, and like this stuff is a year old and it's still, I can still smell it. Check out all their other stuff. They have tons of stuff. They're venturing way more into eyeshadows now instead of just highlighters, which was what they started with. A lot of them can be used for blush toppers, and in fact I think some are marketed as blush toppers if I'm not mistaken. And they're gonna have all sorts of new awesome exciting stuff for 2018 coming, and I can't wait to see what they do. I was hesitant at first with a couple of them, especially the green one, because I was like, oh, how green is that going to be? And it looked really intense, and I was like, is that really going to be wearable for me? Especially, if you know me, I don't wear green eyeshadow, so a green highlight, I don't know. But I figured with a small pan size, and I'll try it out. Plus there was a discount for Black Friday. Figured I'd try it out, and now the way that I see it, I'm like, any of those colors, I don't care. I'll do them all. I'm not shy about it whatsoever. Not that I was really all that shy anyways, but you know what I mean. So there you go, guys. I hope you liked this video. Please go and check out Clionadh Cosmetics. Maggie and Lee are amazing. They are doing some fantastic things. So anyways, that will do it for me. I'm gonna go wash all of this off and go to bed. Unfortunately. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to check out Clionadh Cosmetics, and if you are talking with them or if you have any questions or anything, they're great for customer service. They'll answer any and all of your questions. Tell them Bree sent you. I recommend them to everybody. I am that obsessed. Go check out my other Clionadh Cosmetics videos. Again, I can't remember which corner the cards go. But I'll also have them linked below. Go check those ones for the swatches of the highlighters that I had previously. Make sure to subscribe before you leave, please. It would really help me out, and I would really appreciate it. Just hit that little subscribe button down below. Like, comment, which one is your favorite? What do you think of these? Would you wear these, or are these highlights too much for you? Is this too much for you? Are you more of like a matte neutral and you don't go this route, or do you do this and just like put it all over? Love yourself, take care of yourself, and I will check you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.